fundraising organizer for the Zawadanic First Nation, and what we've created and started up just in the last 6 months to support this initiative called the Wild Salmon Defense Fund. So that's sort of the fundraising arm of all this legal work that's being done. And first of all, I would just like to acknowledge the privilege of being gathered here on unceded Musqueam territory, and thank all the wonderful people at UBC's Morris and Helen Belkin Gallery and all the artists who have shared their wonderful talents with us here tonight. So let's give them all a big round of applause. It's a wonderful sort of synergy that we have going on here of art and culture and the law and environmental values and First Nations title and rights, and I think all building toward a very important goal here, which is to protect our coast and wild salmon in particular, which is a value that so many different people here tonight share. And the work that the Zawadanic First Nation are doing is really not just on their own behalf and in their unceded territory in Kinkum Inlet, but it's for all of us. And when Jack approached me, I've known Jack Woodward, the lead lawyer on the campaign. I'm going to introduce in a moment, or ask him to come up and say a few words. I've known Jack for over 10 years and became really interested in his work as he was just wrapping up the provincial sort of BC Supreme Court portion of the landmark Chilcotin Nation victory over title and rights, which ultimately was confirmed in the Supreme Court of Canada. And ever since then, I've been following Jack's work and trying to really wrap my head around what it means for this place that we call Canada and British Columbia. And the unceded territories and nations that go back here and predate settler people by so many thousands of years. And it's really, really formidable. The implications are profound. And it is on the shoulders of that work and the other very important precedent-setting cases, including the Sparrow decision, which Jack will speak to, which is rooted right here on the ground we're standing on today, that all of this is built and it's culminating here. And the reason that for people who know me, it's no secret that I am not a fan of open net pen fish farms.
None of us are.
To put it mildly, and equally passionate about my love for wild salmon. But it's been a frustrating many years of fighting this battle, and I kind of have drifted in and out of it. But when Jack told me what he was up to and asked me to help out, I jumped at the chance, because I see this as undoubtedly the most powerful and effective tool there is. I think what the Zawadanic First Nation are doing is the best chance we have, and it's 1/10 of the farms on the coast, but it would be a huge domino to fall, and it will set a precedent that other nations will be able to follow. And so it's I'm just so incredibly proud to be involved in this effort. I do want to just say also we're going to hear from the elected chair of the Zawadina tonight, Farron Sukachov, and a traditional leader, Willie Moon, and we'll also have a proper welcome from Deborah Sparrow from the Musqueam Nation, and other speakers representing the art exhibit tonight, including Marianne Nicholson, Zawadina artist whose beautiful work many of you will know and people know around the world and appreciate, but you'll see it on the walls here tonight. So we just wanted to take a moment here tonight before everybody comes to just tell you what we're up to, the behind the scenes of this court case, this series of court cases. And also, in closing, I'll just say that there are a number of ways that you can support what we're doing, and it won't happen, it won't achieve the success that it needs to without your support. And so we have a a crowdfunding campaign which is active and ongoing. It's up to just close to $20,000 at gofundme.com/salmondefense. And this information is available here tonight, and at any point you want to come and talk to me about any of these things and how you can contribute going forward. There's also a donation box here, I believe, somewhere here tonight, and that, thanks to the gracious support of the Belkin Gallery, will be here through the entire exhibit. So that there's an opportunity for people to continue to contribute. And if anyone would like to speak to us about how they can contribute to this fund in other ways, then I'd be happy to have that conversation either tonight or going forward. And so all that information is available. And there are also a number of groups and individuals here tonight that are contributing in other ways in kind through research and support and evidence for these court cases. And so I want to acknowledge David Suzuki's here tonight, the David Suzuki Foundation, Jay Richland, Watershed Watch, and a number of other organizations who are donating their invaluable expertise and time and knowledge to this case. So working all together, and now this great contribution that these artists are making here, we have an historic opportunity here. This is the first ever legal challenge based on Aboriginal rights to the federal licenses these farms need to survive. And so that's what we've begun here today. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce, bring up my good friend and colleague, Jack Woodward.